Hi, Tim Bigham back again this week for Traders Exclusive, and we're seeing a little bit of some weakness this week, no pun intended, in the market as the S&P's having trouble hanging on to that pervasive 2,000 level. We're seeing S&P's down about 5 points today, trading right around that 1980-50 level. So important critically to kind of hang on to there. That's our first kind of area of support at 189.50 on the S&Ps. If it breaks through there, we'll probably maybe drift lower to that 1950 level, which is kind of the midpoint of that July sell-off. 1900 obviously big time support, bounced off of there back in July. Some stocks of note, one stock to say the least, GoPro, which divisively termed camera on a stick, but that stock, last I looked, up again today. That'll be 5 days in a row since a JP Morgan downgrade with the stock at 52. JP saying that the stock they thought was a little bit rich on a valuation basis. Stock now at $70, so so much for JP Morgan. A 30% move, from that level, pretty much straight up. If you project that out to the end of the month at the same pace, you're looking at a $167 stock. So be interesting to see, where GoPro goes from here. From its IPO that was only a couple months ago at 25, stock up almost 200%. So getting a little heady, getting a little hyperbolic on the chart. And I'm selling an out of the money call spread for next week, the regular September options, with the stock at about 69.90 last I looked, selling the 72.73 September call spread, bringing in about 40-cent credit on that. So, risking 60 to make 40. That GoPro, which has gone straight up here, may just settle down or actually have a down day somewhere along the way here, remains to be seen. Stock being tough to borrow, you see the calls trading at a much lower implied volatility than the puts, although the calls are still trading at about a 75 implied vol, the puts well over 100. So just shows the kind of fervor out there on the speculative side for GoPro. Whenever you get this kind of chart pattern combined with that kind of lofty valuation, and on a 9-day RSI you're looking approaching 90, which I haven't seen in a very long time on any stock, let alone GoPro, getting to very overbought conditions. Otherwise, I think we'll trudge along here. I think we're getting into, seasonally sort of a weak part of the stock market here. We've had a heck of a run up here without really any meaningful pullback. We saw that, kind of 3-day event in July that was met with a even bigger rally off. So I think we need to really kind of digest the gains we've seen here moving forward, given that the VIX is poking around 13. That 12 level on the VIX has been a very good floor, to say the least. So I think getting a little reticent to be just wildly selling some, out of the money puts here. So a little nervousness creeping in. We saw Apple as well, come across after their event. That stock raced up to almost all-time highs, fell back, trading right around 100 here. I think that will have some difficulty moving forward as well, along with the overall market. So until next week, this is Tim Bigham. As always, keep those position sizes in place and keep those stops going. Take care.